Sorry about that, everybody. I was preoccupied. Thing I planned to do that I thought would only take me 30 minutes took me more than 30 minutes. I didn't think it would take me that long. What the heck? What the heck? Hold on, I gotta fix something. Where is it? Where's my head? Oh, that's... how the fuck? There. Now we're fixed. Welcome! Hey, I'm here. I'm finally here. I swear I'm here. I swear. Okay. We're going to. Boy, I was like, I'm gonna try to start earlier today, so that way I can make sure I have enough time, and... well, I'll just say I'm gonna try to get to the end. I'm going to go as long as I feel comfortable. So, welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm your host, Isaac MCCanary. Let's not dilly-dally. Except, we might have to dilly-dally a little. There were changes? There was an update? There was an update to Darkwood in the God-given year of 2023? It came out 2 days ago? We're in version 1.4? They made changes to the controls? You could auto-vault things? I don't know. I don't think I understand what happened. Here, let's take a note. Let's take a look at the patch notes while it loads. Let's take a look at the patch notes, try to understand what the hell happened. Because I definitely was not expecting an update. I wasn't. I just was not. It's not at all what I was anticipating to have happen. I saw it. I was like, what the fuck? Alright. Update is compatible with your existing saves files, but if you want the best experience, we advise you start a new game. Some bugs will still be present in games from 1.3. Cool! Fixed the vast majority of known bugs. We couldn't fix them all, though, but believe me, we tried. Added Steam DRM. Updated the UI in some places. Added the auto-magical save file corruption system. Recovery system. If your save gets corrupted and deleted, the system will try to use backups without any input from your part. Added Steam Cloud support. Okay. Added some minor changes to the prologue. Added some general rebalancing, mostly in the second chapter. Added French! Oh. Well, they didn't have to do that. The gameplay control scheme and UI has received many improvements. Okay, so here's where we're gonna... reworked control bindings. Here for Xbox One controller bindings, primary action is A, aiming is LT, secondary attack is RB, B is run, B is vault? I forget that there's a dodge in this game. Reload is left stick button? Y is inventory? Far look is RT? We're just gonna leave this open on the side, because, so, that, oh, there's also button prompts. Alright. So that's still... considered B now. How do I run? I don't like that. How do I go back to the old... please say they have the old controls. Oh my god, do I have to rebind them? There we go. I'll try that. No. Oh. Okay. I don't like that. I kind of get it, but I don't like that. Okay. No longer have... oh my god, I don't... oh boy. Oh jeez. I have very mixed feelings on this. I didn't think they needed to change the... why did they change the controls? How do I change them back? Guys. Immediate criticism. I'm sorry, I played your game for so many times. And I thought the controls were good. I genuinely thought the controls were good. You didn't need to change them. Not like this. This is very disorienting. Very early. No, I'm actually late. I'm honestly late, but welcome. They did something, and I don't know how I feel about it. The answer so far is not great. I don't know how to change it. Let me change. No. Well, that sucks. Can I not rebind the controls? Huh. That really sucks. Yeah, they completely changed it. That's gonna get me killed. Well, you could still do that. You can at least see what your abilities are without... But I don't think that was an issue, unless... I guess technically people who didn't have a mouse would have an issue. It's so weird. I don't think they needed to change the controls outright. That's so bizarre. You no longer have tilt controls. This feels bad to me. I like the encouragement of using tilt controls. Now they have it on a binary system. I do not like it at all. I don't like it. I think the tilt system was not only fine, it was good. The UI is a little bit cleaner. LT. Oh, there's a quick repair. That's just nice to have. RT is now transfer all. Don't know if I like that. Yeah, I don't like that. This feels worse to me for some reason. You can now use... they made it a little bit easier to read the UI. I'll give it that. You can actually tell what you're selecting now. That's good. Oh. Use? Oh, you can eat wood! Oh no, you just use it as a split and it just heals you really fast. I've never done that before. I'm gonna reload my save. I've just never noticed that prompt before for that one. So that's neat. That's neat that you can... That it's a little bit more obvious when you can just outright use something. That's nice. I'm not gonna complain about that. That's a good feature. Everything else, though, I'm still just like... You no longer have... Okay, that's how you organize. That's fine. That's fine. I could tolerate that. I still am like, I don't like this. I don't like this. Is there a way... I want to see if there's a way... Aim assist? Aim assist? Aim assist? This game does not need an aim assist. This game absolutely does not need an aim assist. I'm sorry. This is the kind of thing that it should be an option, not a mandatory thing. The fact that they have made this completely off. There, good. Yeah, I kind of want... I wish there was an option to go back to the original controls. I hope they do that. But it doesn't look like they have the option at the moment. Guys, hard recommendation. It's fine. The things that you... Being able to have alternate controls is fine. I'm not complaining about alternate controls. I'm complaining that the controls that I've been playing for literal years have been changed integrally, and I don't like the way that it feels. I just don't. I might have to get used to it, but having to hit a button to run, I don't like that. Like, I don't know. Your controls were good. Your controls were good. They worked the way that they did, and they were perfectly acceptable to me. I don't think they were bad. I think they were actually quite good. Yeah, that's so weird. That's so bizarre. It's the strangest thing. I don't understand it. Yeah, I don't think I I don't think I gel too good with the new controls. They're flimsy and awkward in a way that it feels like they were trying to, like, a lot of people were, oh, that's not supposed to be in Russian. My language. Why was that in, yeah, language set to E. That was weird. That was a new bug. Guys, you got a new bug. Step to close. Yeah. Yeah! I mean, good on them for making the UI more readable. I got used to it, but I'm not going to deny that it was difficult. It was a difficult thing to read. It's not... Well... There's also apparently been some changes, which is very awkward, because I literally am at the end of the game. Oh, man, I don't like that at all. That's gonna make some things. The fact that I don't have the camera control anymore that I did before does not feel good. Yeah, it's so much slower now. I don't like that. Oh, you can't access that anymore. Interesting. You have to use the LB to access that. Oh. Yeah, hot take. Sorry, guys. Your game is like one of my favorite games, and I don't like that you touched it. I don't like that you touched it. I'm sorry. This update, I didn't even know that there was an update. Yeah. I might be like, hey, I appreciate the alternative options, but I'm so used to your old controls now that I just don't like the way that these feel. And this is the weird thing, is like, this is something that's starting to bug me now about a lot of games, is you gotta have a certain amount of confidence with your controls. You have to have a certain amount of confidence with your controls, I think, because, like, if you set them up the way that you did initially, you shouldn't, like... I got used to them. Not everyone's... Nope, that's not good. Oh, I'm gonna die so many times now. Oh, can't do that no more. Eat the meat. I don't know, I got used to it. I don't think there's any reason to change something, especially if you've gotten used to the way that it feels. Like, if you are familiar with the general... Oh man, I forgot to take polls. Honestly, I might restart the day just because of that. Oh, that's bad. I mean, I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to it. Maybe I just need to stop being a BTICH. That spells bitch. I'm like 50-50 on it. It's weird. It's just weird. It's a weird thing. I think it's a weird thing. And I think it's a thing that's worth being weird about. Like, I don't think the controls were bad. I don't think they were bad. So it's just bizarre that they were outright changed fundamentally. They've been fundamentally changed. I can get used to it. I'm gonna say that. I can get used to it. It's just bizarre to me. It's the strangest thing. And I wouldn't be on this hard of a tirade if it was literally like, if I wasn't rushed to start and didn't know that there was an update and didn't know that they had changed things. I'm behind. I'm so goddamn behind today. I will. It just... I don't like change. I don't think anybody likes change. But hey, genuine positive criticism. menus are easier to read. They are absolutely easier to read. Like, I won't deny that. They look good. Or they look better. I'm gonna say they look better. Like, you can read what you're selecting way more way more easily now. And getting used to it, there is... It's a little bit easier to control. But I'm, like, kind of mixed on that. I'm a little mixed on that, because I don't think that the game was hard to control, and it wasn't cumbersome in a bad way. I didn't think it was cumbersome in a bad way. Maybe I'm in the minority for that, but meh. I didn't think it was actually that, like, any more awkward. Oh, shit. I don't think it was any more awkward than... Well, maybe there is something to be said, because I just killed a centipede with melee, and I had a hard time killing centipedes with melee. Maybe they did something right. I think I just gotta get used to it. Maybe you're right. I'll get used to it. I'll get used to it. I'm already getting value out of it. I might as well get used to it. I think I've already been in there. I mean, I have so many, I might as well. This is... I know... Oh, yeah, I did. Like, overall, I think I'm getting a lot more control out of the game. I won't deny that. I am absolutely, positively doing, like, I have a better control. Because the fact that I could kill a centipede that quickly means that there is some tangible thing. I'm still 50-50 on that. Like, yeah. It's, like, genuinely easier. I don't know. I mean, I was struggling. I have struggled with this game in the past due to its control, so it's like, eh. I mean, I'm not denying that there's not value. I, like, immediately regret, like, being like, I don't like the way it feels, as I have killed 2 alligators, 3 dogs, and 2 centipedes, 1 with melee. These people are going to be hostile. Well, time to be a bastard. But I'm not going to... Ah, shit. Ow. 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 Eats fish. Eats fish. I was like, do I eat the fish? I do eat the fish. Right. But how's it going, Silos? Did I ever make... I don't know if I ever did my intro. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm your host, Isaac MCCanary, and we're playing... We're on the last stretch. The final bend. I think I'll beat the game today. I do. I gotta do... I'm gonna do this part, and this time I'm gonna be extra asshole because I'm going to go into... here. Going into the village, whereas last time I just blocked it off. I don't think I've ever done this. Last time I just literally, I saw, oh, maybe I break this, and then I got my reward. My reward was exactly what you could expect. Another pitchfork. Potatoes. My reward was exactly what you would expect for trapping a bunch of people behind a rock. I trapped everyone behind a rock, and they were very mad about it. So I'm not gonna do that this time. Not this time, anyways. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's fine. Let me eat my meat. There we go. Eat that. Stealth. Like I said, I don't know what's gonna happen. I've never done this before. I just blocked it immediately because I read and did without thinking. Oh, and then it's blocked. Okay, I think that's everything. And this time, we're not gonna be bastards. Bastard holes. We're not gonna be bastard holes. Well. There we go. They're not happy about it. They ain't happy about what I've done, but I'm sorry. I don't know what else to do. You guys are having a bad time. You guys are having a bad break. I'll admit it. Go fish. What's funny is I'm gonna do this. I'm probably gonna only survive. I only need to survive like one night. But I could block this, but I won't. I won't. Not this time. I'll only just kill some of them. That's so much better than just damning them to hell, right? I at least didn't kill all of them. That's better. It's like marginally better. Could have been worse. Alright, now we're gonna explore. We're gonna explore the radio tower really fast. Actually, what I might do is I might go drop off stuff. Then we're going to explore the radio tower. Eat more strange meat. Put it in my mouth. Eat everything. That's a red light. I am curious though. I'm gonna go to the what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the radio tower, and then I'm gonna at least spend 2 days, I think, trying to figure out the lake, because I don't know if there's anything even in the lake. Like, I'm gonna take pretty much my strongest weapons. I'm gonna take because I don't know. I just kind of suppose that there is an ending in that direction. I anticipate an ending in the direction of the lake. I just don't know what's gonna happen. No idea what's gonna happen. God damn it. Why did I hear footsteps? Don't do that to me, game. That's fine. They made it a little bit easier, but it's not perfect. They definitely could have improved that a little bit. Eat the potato. I also neglected to, you know, take the hole. I forgot about the hole. I don't know why I forgot about the hole. I know about the hole. What I'm concerned about is I'm going to get caught at night trying to explore the radio tower. Again, what I need to be careful... I can't go in anything in the radio tower. Always got to investigate the hole. It's just strange. I would rather them at least allow, like, I can get used to the button prompt changes, but I do hope they add bringing back traditional sticks. Like, how they had the sticks before, I liked them the way that they were. I liked how awkward they were, and I liked the challenge behind them, so I would say that. I'm getting used to it, but I actually think that I did prefer the stick controls better, the way that they were. Because they give too much control now. Like, I kind of... It's so funny, it's the same thing with... It should just be a classic controls option. Just have an option for classic controls. Just allow people to play it that way. Went too far. And before there's some argument that technically classic controls would have been like mouse and keyboard, because I'm pretty sure this was designed as a PC game first, but it's like, Alright, where is the entrance tower? Where is the entrance to the radio tower? Is it blocked? Did they fuck up? There we go. There we go. I got to find my friend. I wasn't going to... Fence has been torn to shreds. Oh, I should have brought in gas. Oh, it's almost nighttime. Okay, I gotta come back here with gas. Get late. It get dark. You'll find it odd that runner does not regenerate stamina. It just leaves you with whatever you had left. Kind of a bad thing, actually. Well, shit, I would have been able to do both in one day if I had taken the hole, but I forgot to take the holes. Oopsie! The hole! Gotta go down the hole! I know. I don't like that that's reload either. They made right-click stick the reload. Ugh. Yucky. No thank you. Whoever did that. Do this to me. I get some gas. Oh, I had gas. Had fart. I'll be fine. Probably. I wonder if you can light that. I wonder if you put gasoline on the ground and light it on fire. I don't know what the application of that would be, but I wonder if you can. You can't use matches. I don't think you can use matches. Like, I don't think you can even equip them. Maybe you can. You can! Oh! That's cool! I didn't know I could do that. I've played this game like 3 times, and I never knew you could equip matches. That's dope. Also, welcome. Welcome, Potorenzai. Well, there's actually value to matchsticks now. Well, fuck. Gas traps. I just throw the fart clouds, and then I let things suffocate in the fart cloud. That's usually what I do with the fart clouds. Out of that, I need to equip... Hey, and thanks for following. Need to equip my indoor weapons. This is technically my 3rd playthrough. I will say this. Do not spoil if there is something in the lake, because I haven't. The lake I am not familiar with. That's like one of the new places that I'm going to really try to dive into is the lake. So that's where we're heading today. I've seen the radio tower. I've seen the big tree. I don't remember doing much in the lake. I was too scared of the lake. And I think I'm ready for the lake now. I really do. Where am I at? Where are my fart bottles? There they are. That said, welcome. I have opinions. I said that like in a really weird way. I don't usually say stuff that way. Great. Where is... I will put it this way. I will have to get used to the new controls. Overall. I don't think I don't like the changes to movement and camera the most. I can get used to everything else, so. But yes, I know. I actually didn't know that there was an ending at the radio tower until my friend literally beat the game by going to the radio tower, and I went, what? Oh, hey. Where is the bird? Where is the bird? Yeah. No, what's funny is I liked it. I liked the tilt controls. I was surprised that they changed it. I don't think they needed to. It actually does some things to combat, too, that are an improvement as far as... Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to hunt things. Technically speaking, if we're speaking objectively here, one of the... There we go. Oh, hey. Oh, you could... Oh, no, you can't. For a second there. Oh, shit. I need... It's fine. What the hell? I guess there's also an auto vault, which I have no idea how that works. Oh, they didn't die! Usually the gas kills them. It worked once, and it hasn't worked twice, actually. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I need to kill that. Ow, stop it. You definitely take also less damage. I've noticed that. Well, that's not good. This is just very strange. It's just very strange overall, is my genuine opinion. The changes are weird. The changes are weird. They're not objectively bad, but they are weird. And I definitely, having gotten used to the way this game plays, think that there are things that you lose in the changes that you've made, and I do think that there is a certain amount of game feel that is lost into service of something that I could only describe as trying to make the controls easier for players? I hate to say it, but I like my horror games with weird controls. I do. I genuinely do. I think there's only one is the good thing. Go for it. Think I can make it? So overall, my hot take is I think that I do not like the way that joysticks feel right now. Ooh, this is interesting. Uh-oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, nuts. The axe, get the axe, get the axe. Okay, we're fine. because I actually like Metal Gear Solid movement, and it was one of the things that I praised about this game was the tilt controls. I thought the tilt controls were ingenious. I thought they were great. They felt great even. They felt good. I liked the tilt controls. And if I'm in the minority for that, well, like, I guess I'm in the minority for that, but I like tilt controls. I like when the joystick is treated as something that you should be, like, careful with. Like, I think that's a good thing. And I think that... Oh, I need wood. I'm like 50-50 on it, because it's like... Having less weird controls over time isn't ruining games, but I do miss it. I like when a game tries to be weird or unique with their controls in a way that either I haven't seen before, or gives me a new way to interface with a game that I never had before. Or at least gives me a way to interface with a game that I haven't considered very often. Darkwood was one of those games. It genuinely was. The way that the joysticks handled precision-wise was a good thing. It was a fantastic thing. And I think I took some getting used to, but like, they weren't bad. It wasn't bad. It's such a weird thing to change. It's such a bizarre thing to change to me. Like, I could take or leave the interface changes are fine. I think the interface changes are good. They're much easier to move through. They're much more readable. They are readable. They're subtle, but they're readable. Like, that's fine. The interface changes are fine. The actual controller play, though, it feels bad, guys. It feels awkward. And yet, I still can't tell if there's been... Because they also did some... They claimed they did some balance changes to things like Chapter 2. Fine. So if there's some balancing changes to Chapter 2, then the game is already easier. I don't know. I don't got nothing to spend it on. You think I got anything to spend the rep on right now? I'm not dying, my guy. You think I have anything to spend my money on? I'm pretty much at the end of it. What's really funny is I got to the very... This is probably the last stream for Darkwood for a while before I finally try to do my hard playthrough. Because this is probably my last normal playthrough. And then I'll try a hard playthrough sometime in the future. I don't think I'm going to do this yearly. Maybe yearly? I don't know. I'm gonna definitely give it a while to see what they do after this update, because I think they need to do a hotfix. They just need to have an option for classic controls. Just have a classic controls option. I don't even care that they changed it. It's that they changed it and I have to use those controls. It is the fact that I do not want to use these controls, or I at least want to mix and match them, and I do not have that option. I don't have the option to mix and match them. So, you're trying to do a hardcore run? Gotcha. I've beaten the game once, and then gone through about Act 2 of Chapter 1 like 3 times. Watched my friend play through this once for our second season on stream, and this is technically my third playthrough. This is like technically my third playthrough. I call his the second playthrough because he genuinely beat the game in a way that I didn't know was possible, so his counts for me because I saw it. I was like, oh, I didn't even know you could fucking do that. So unfortunately though, I will say, if you are here for no disrespect to the man. He's a greater man than I, honestly. If you are here for the funny scream Markiplier, that is not me. I like dissecting horror and its intricacies, and bathing myself in the atmosphere of a gloomy and dark wood, if you would. You're scared to die 24/7? here's the iron. Yes, that's actually the nice thing about hard mode. And at least, and we did, my friend did some research with me on this, the saving grace is it's not as hard as you think it is. Once you get to chapter 2, once you get to the swamp, you get all your lives back. You do not have to not die the whole game. You just have to not die for half the game twice. If that makes sense. I don't know if I'll ever do... I don't think I'll do Iron Man mode until I've beaten at least hardcore mode once, and then I might do an Iron Man mode of this game at one point. I will try an Iron Man mode of this game. And I mean, like, if I've got 3,000 rep at the end of the game, and it seems that they've either changed the control... Because another thing is, I actually think that something about the controls are awkward, but because you actually have... Because your run is no longer this, like... This thing that you're trying to prevent from happening, and you can control when you do and don't run. Once I have, like, internalized that, which I did very fast, because that's what I do in a video game... I internalize game mechanics really quickly, actually. It's like something I'm kind of proud of. Granted, I still am I'm still learning like that's how impressive I think this game is I put 3 playthroughs of this game into it, and I didn't know you could use matches. You could just use them. I didn't know that. That's cool. I get this, like, weird feedback from the gameplay, where because I have let more control over the stick, like, you just are pushing it in a direction, and it just goes and you're walking, I can do better maneuvers, I'm avoiding getting hit easier, and as somebody who gets easily frustrated, and I do, when feels like things are taking a cheap shot, in this case, I don't think it's a good thing, because it has reduced the challenge enough that I don't feel as threatened. I don't. I really don't. Maybe that's my privilege, but I just don't. It's not... It takes that tension. It takes that tension from it when that happens. So... I don't know, because I just meleeed a centipede. I wasn't meleeing centipedes before, because they were that stressful to fight in Melee, because of the joystick controls. That's good. That's good design. That's me saying, I can either risk Melee, but it's going to be harder and I will probably trade a hit, or I have to use some of my ammo, which is a resource. Like, that's good. That is good design, even if centipedes are kind of assholes. They're kind of dicks. Like, they take cheap shots. They really do. That's my one criticism just about centipedes. Centipedes are kind of dicks to fight. But I'd rather have the centipedes be dicks to fight and me, like, actually learn how to cope with the controls than them dumb down the controls to a certain extent. Oops. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, it's very, very odd. My take is, I feel feelings. My take is I feel feelings about it. I also just liked using the right shoulder bumper. I don't know why. Like, it felt good to interface with. It was unorthodox, but it still felt good. Like, it felt appropriate. Didn't feel bad, at least not to me. Like, this actually is more awkward to me. Also, now you're constantly hitting B, so you can't, like, have the freedom of your right thumb to be doing other things. And because now the use is on the same button, on the same thumb that you're running. You can't quickly open and close doors. Ah, man. The criticism, this guy doesn't even like Darkwood, does he? Why is he even playing it? Clearly he hates Darkwood. Is it not just love that I'm being this critical of it for a change that they made? Is that not just, wouldn't that just be the definition of true love? Exactly. Exactly. I'm criticizing it because I love it. And I do love it. I still think Darkwood is a great game. All this criticism is coming from a place of, this is still one of my favorite survival horror games. Like, it is on my personal favorite list of survival horror games. It will always be on my personal favorite list of survival horror games. I'm just perplexed. I'm confounded. I'm confounded by the decisions of the changes that were made. That's all I'm gonna say. The hideout mod, the holdout mod. I actually probably would like the holdout mod, because that's one of the things I like about this game, is the holdout scenario. It's one of the things that I really appreciate about this game from a survival standpoint is unlike any survival horror game I've played, which I like many survival horror games, this is the only one I played that does something that Sean really likes, and I think he likes about it too, is your safe house is no longer safe during parts of the game, and you have to defend it, and that's a part of the survival. I love that. It's one of my favorite elements of this game, and it blows my mind that just isn't as much of a thing in most survival horrors. It's just surprising to me. Alright. Okay, I've got this. This will be fine. Watch out. Got the babies. Fortnite TV. Where is he? Where's my friend? Is that him? I'm looking for something specific too. I'll know it when I see it. Don't be mad at me, everybody. There he is. Found him. They're sleeping. Maybe I should be careful and not waking them up. Oops. Oh, this is... You don't have control over the flashlight as easily. Like, most people aren't even gonna... It'll probably be a while before people even learn that you can do that now. My friend, the snail. Oh, well. Yeah, there we go. Now we wait for that to wear out. That's why I take the gas. I gotta wait for the gas though, so I'll go ahead and head this way. And once again, I'm not going to, there is an ending here. If you, sorry, spoilers, there is an ending here, and that's all I will say, and I'm not going to go for it. Don't need a torch. I got the torch, ha 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 ha! Actually, I won't go that way yet. See? Bunch of dead baby banshees. There might be nothing in here then. Shiny stone. Oops. You gotta try controller. Like I said, I don't like the changes they made to controller. It doesn't feel as good. Like, again, you want to know the last game that had variable movement based on your input of the control stick that I can think of that meant something? Fucking Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. I loved that about this game. That's a concept that I think is underutilized so much. And they took it off. I don't know why they did. They didn't need to. They also took out vaulting. I guess you just automatically vault? Huh, that is very weird. Yeah, if there is, I'll probably install it then. Though still, again, the real solution to this, and the genuine solution, is just make it an option. Just say classic. Just say classic. That's all you have to do. Didn't quite make it. Fucking thing. It seems if you drop it right on them, they must have some iframes. Are you kidding? What? Oh, they can't climb. That's interesting. Huh. I did not know that they couldn't do that. I did not know that they couldn't do that. Oh no, most of them. Oh, some of the babies survived. Yeah, it woke up some of the babies. Open it with a lockpick. So really what I need to avoid here. Okay, here we go. We haven't slept again. Another madman came here at night. The second one this month. He jumped over the fence and tried to ram the door with his head. I shot him in the ass with the tranquilizer. Today we're going to transport him outside. Oh god. I had to burp. Sorry. Since that accursed tree appeared in the village, an increasing number of savages. I almost read that as sausages. An increasing number of sausages roam around our hideout. How do they know about us? They're psychos. They can barely talk. The villagers in our sector still have no clue what's going on. It's been 10 years or so. But when they lose it, all they need to do is go into the woods, put some mud on their face. They come sniffing. Stefan told me that in the neighboring sector the wild ones appear mainly in the vicinity of the hideout located near the tunnel entrance. I don't think it's a coincidence. No, I'm not. I'm not going for this ending. I'm going to leave. I'm literally going to be like, and here's where the ending is. Go in there if you want to. I don't want to today. No. Oops. Left my flashlight on. Sell old cassettes. That's good. I mean, shotgun shells is something I need, so. Here he is. One more for you. Shit, I should have brought the matches, because now that's going to be in the way for a second. Gotta wait for that. Gotta wait for the fart cloud to dissipate. Okay, that's not that bad. Rock, shiny rock. Give me the shiny rock. Honestly, I'm still just like, how did he even find that ending? I don't even know. I still don't even know where the entrance is. Is it over here? Again, I was like, Gotcha. Got one there. Nothing in the corpses. Oh! Oh, I don't have the code. Maybe that's why I didn't do this. I like literally... Yeah, I don't know how to get in there. I still am just like, I do not know. I do not remember how he knew what to do. I think I remember the code to this door. 8684. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay, no. I'm not going to trust that. I'm going to say that if I go in there, it's probably going to immediately lock me in. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. No, I don't want to. Can't make me, game. I'm too far. Interesting. That's not what I was expecting it to say. Huh. Alright. That does pretty much everything. We're gonna do one probing. We're gonna do one probing of the lake, I think. I might have time to go to the lake. Like, to get to the lake and then see if there's anything I missed on the way there, and then head back, is what I anticipate. Why was there a stinger there? That was odd. Why'd you make noise there, game? That concerns me. This concerns me. Where are my Molotovs? There you are, you bastards. Eat it. Pro tip, though this is a little bit more obvious now that they made changes, unless you weren't playing on, maybe you knew this, I don't know how it shows up on keyboard and mouse. Use your consumables from your pockets, do not put them on your hotbar. That will open up your hotbar to things that are more important. And if you are using your healing items, your stamina, stuff like that from your inventory, that just it's much more manageable that way. You don't have to waste time scrounging for it in your hotbar. And it's pretty quick. It's not slow. You can do it pretty fast. Boy, I'm gonna have a lot of money, huh? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head out. We're gonna head out there. We're gonna head to... Didn't mean to do that. I keep on fat fingering that. There's actually... What are these crosses? There might be a hole over here. I might check that first. By a hole, I mean a water hole. A swimming hole, if it were. I still haven't found the doctor, weirdly enough. Oh, hey, here we go. I don't think I've went through here. I don't think I have. Definitely not. An old simple wooden cross covered in inscriptions. I can still decipher one of them. May you never know hunger again. Okay. Some skeletons have been pushed out by the water and are now lying in the mud. I don't think I've ever been in here. Cottage has been burned to the ground. It's locked. I need a key. None of my keys fit. For the wooden door, though. That's something on. Oh, that's a helicopter. Okay, I have been in here because I've definitely seen that before. I'm looking. Where's the door? Another wardrobe. I love the music in this place. Very Silent Hill. Fuck. Where'd you come from, motherfucker? There's the key. There's the key. Nothing? Oh. That key just opened that door that I broke. Well, that's neat. And I like that that is an option. God, I don't like that. Bad. I wish I had my assault rifle right now. Stop it. Stop it. Holy shit, that was close. That's enough. We get out of here now. Yeah. Well, that was an adventure. In the mushrooms. Where is my hideout? It should be right over here. North, 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 north. Boy, I'm not gonna have a lot of time, are I? Store my shit. Where is my fuel? Glug, 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 glug. Away, put it away. I don't know what it does. I can't. I think it heals. I think alcohol heals. Does heal. Also does some other stuff. You move slower. Your sight is worse. Great. Alcohol does what alcohol does best. Makes you drunk. I heard a noise. I must move faster. Something. At least I got a lot of shit to sell. Where's my fart? Where are my fart jars? There they are. What's funny is I haven't let anything go bad to be able to make a fart jar, so... I think I found all of the fart jars that I've used. Every single one. The centipede. Fuck. I hit the door a little bit, but that's fine. Do not mess with centipedes in this house. We do not fuck with the centipedes in this house. Hit the door a little bit. I hit the metal door. It's fine. This is a bad place to try. Is there two of them? You sack of shit. Why? You literally could come in through the floor, you dickweed. Why you gotta break my shit? Asshole. God, he died so hard, I don't know where his body went. There it is. Oh. Ah, and we're almost to morning already, huh? See, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. Now we go take a dive in the lake. Hopefully the lake isn't that bad. Hopefully the lake isn't that bad. I killed 2 centipedes. That was the whole night. My last night in this game is 2 centipedes, huh? Centipedes were scary at one point, but they ain't scary anymore. Add the solution to centipedes. It's called a shotgun. Alright, everybody. So here's the plan. Here's the stratagem. I'm going to sell everything, take all of the ammo that I have. Well, not all of it, but a majority of the ammo that I have. I don't think I need more weapons than the pitchfork, the axe, and the shovel as a backup. Sell those, sell that. Hey, I got some shiny rocks for you. Shovel. And a tube magazine. Give me ammo. Might actually be all I need. Take all 3 guns. All 4 guns, actually. Maybe save the rifle ammo? That. Don't need that. Like I said, I have no idea what to anticipate when I go down there, so we're gonna start with this and then have... No, I need that. Have these ready just in case. Anticipate that this will be the last time that we come back here, so try to top off everything that I can. Like, I don't anticipate having another night, but I'm fine on supplies if I need to, and I might as well grab all of this just in case. Because I don't know how long I'm gonna be. I don't know how long I'm gonna be in the bog. I don't have any idea how long I'm gonna spend in the bog. I don't have enough room. That keep me... I don't really need another handgun magazine, but... Listen, I'm just preparing. I'm being prepared. Got the shovel. Oops. Got the shovel in case I need it. You would end Violin Chomper's followers before they even get close to that sawmill. What? 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 What happened? I don't know what you're talking about. Also, hello. Hello, Comrade Beat, but I have no idea what you mean. All that I'm doing, I'm actually right about to beat the video game, hopefully. I'm probably gonna end it tonight. Oh. Hey, it's... If it's any consolation, it's the first time that I fought that fight, I didn't win. And I mainly lost because I just made a big whoopsie. So, good job. You beat me, Mr. Wolf. I was a fool. I was a fool. I made mistake. I think. But you did give me your gun, so thank you for your gun. You were at least kind enough to leave me your gun. I appreciate that. Didn't have any bullets in it though, but you did shoot all of them at me and miss all of them, and then you didn't hit me once with it. It was actually quite funny. you sounded a lot scarier, but you didn't hit me with that. I didn't heal. If I would have healed, I would have been fine. Oh well. Better luck I'll get you next time, Mr. Doggy Wolf. I actually had never done that before. I did not help the Violent Boy my first playthrough. I helped the wolf. And I regret it. I regret it. Oh, you're his comrade with the very mysteriously head. Just don't look at my mysteriously wolf-shaped head. And the bullet wound over my heart. Wound? Listen, we all know that the wolf don't have friends. He has comrades, but he don't got friends. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Welcome. I am perplexed. Why am I perplexed? The update feels... Trying to remain positive about it, actually. I had some pretty harsh criticism about the controller changes, but I am trying to stay positive, I promise. It does seem that they've made combat a little less... Like, I was on a 3v1 with spiders, and I didn't have armor, and they didn't just immediately kill me. And you know what? I'm not going to complain about that. I do think the game bursts you down a little bit too hard sometimes. So you feel less like you're getting whittled down, and more like you're getting... just, if you're in the wrong spot at the wrong time, getting... shoved face first into the dirt, which is not necessarily what I like about the game. I got used to it, but it's not what I like. That said, I just don't think I like a lot of the changes to the controller controls. I'm playing on controller. And we're going to the lake, so don't spoil anything. I've never been in... Well, I have been in here before, but I've never... Oh, I'm a fool. I should have come here with a lantern. Okay, I gotta make one change. I might have enough time if I disengage real fast and grab a lantern. I mean, sure. And it's 50-50. My friend actually has a really good video kind of explaining how he feels about it, because, go check out the Darking Skull. He made a really good survival horror video, and I agree with what he says about Darkwood, and I still love this game, and I love it as a survival game, but I do agree with him. There is this issue where you get killed a lot, especially on your first playthrough, but over time you begin to realize that the dying doesn't matter as much as you think it does. It's just a setback, and it's a very temporary setback. But in reality, at least for what he wants out of a survival horror game, which is totally fair, he doesn't want that. You shouldn't brute force, and he did, and I will give him credit that there wasn't really an incentive for him not to. Uh-huh. I'm going there. I'm going there. I mean, Darkwood is a game about going to bad places and nothing but bad places. Alright. But I will not fight chompers in the dark. I do need a lantern. I felt like a fool for not remembering my lantern. Dumb. eat my stamina pills. Gotta eat my heroin. It is heroin, isn't it? Gotta eat my heroin. You eat heroin, right? Ah, yes. Time to take my heroin pills. Yum, yum. Alright. Take 3. And again, no spoilers for what's in here. I've never actually been in the lake. It's the one thing I haven't done yet. I have seen the big... I've seen the big tree. And I've seen the ending there. And I've seen the radio tower. Then I didn't know there was an ending there, but my friend found it, and we played that through his playthrough when we streamed it. So please do not spoil. And I already have something nearby, so I should just do this immediately. There we go. Here we go. Let's see. Lightning that way. Light? On the other side? What? I don't think I've ever seen this. Alright. Like that I didn't have... I like that I didn't have a light source and immediately ran into a red chomper, and that time I did and didn't see a single red chomper. The combine harvester. I near the helicopter crash? I think I'm near the helicopter. Don't gotta fight. We don't gotta fight, bud. This leads back into... Ain't gotta fight. Alright, follow the lightning is what I'm getting the impression of. Follow the lightning. Okay, never mind. Follow the wind? Here we go. Here's something. God, I'm gonna have to relearn how that works. There's a sleeping... chomper. Oh, they're light-based. Of course they are. Why are you doing that right now? Oh, this is bad. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Disengage. Just need to disengage. Just need to disengage. Just need to disengage. Just need to disengage. Fuck! God damn, the fucking alligator wouldn't leave me alone! I mean, I've been doing fine. That was the first death today. I wasn't expecting it to be easy either. And I am prepared, so... And I blame the... It's always the fucking alligators at the last second. Because I was trying to disengage, and he wouldn't give me a break. I should have just shot him with a shotgun. I knew he was going to get me to the lunge or something. Otherwise, please be chill. It's just a video game. There's Mr. Spider. Mr. Spider. I mean, I'm still talking. Let me go grab my shit. God, 3 dead chompers, though. That's so fucking rough. And another goddamn alligator. Oh, I could've... I should've used, my all-seeing eye. I forgot. I forget about that. That's the one... I forget that I have that ability sometimes. Yep, caught by the swamp puppies. Here you go again. Honestly, I was just about to disengage. Look, there's my body. Hey, get off my stuff! What are you doing? You ain't done shit, you dick. Asshole. Bird. Like, I was trying to find a moment that I was going to be able to, like, literally pop a pill, do anything to heal, but I just couldn't break line of sight. Here, another red chomper. Oh my god, there's so many! Oh, and they have fucking... affected by light. Damn it. There we go. One more. Come on, buddy. Come on. Wear off. Wear off, you dick. Wear off, you dick. Wear off, you dick. Alright. Woo! Might as well... Let's see. Put it in my mouth. Yum. Wait, why didn't that... The hell? Oh no, it did. We're good. Thick skin fix is pretty neat. Oh, did he get a buff or something? That's nice. Thank God. Fucking need it, man. Alright. God, there's still more. Probably switch weapons while I have the moment to think about it. Hope the rifle is effective. Oh, and of course... God, there's so many red chompers. God, there are so many red chompers. Charge. There you go. Oh yeah, I definitely would not have done this on my first try. On my first playthrough, no less. There's a lot of red chompers in there. There's a lot of fucking red chompers in here. Eat it. At least. Oh my god, there's more? I swear they're spawning now. Here's another one. I missed. Okay, are there more? So many red chompers. There's another one. And he's, of course, got fucking darkness on him. See if I can just disengage that one. I'm not gonna make any progress if I just keep fighting forever. Gas, great. There's a building here. I want to figure out what this building is. That's useful. Here. That's something. Don't say. God damn it. Come on. Come on. God damn it. I have to take a hit here. That. Mushroom. I do have mushroom. Nightfall. You kidding? I mean, well, that was my bad. Okay, so there's a building and there's this thing. I have a dumb idea. Yeah, I didn't do anything. But that's a good... Okay, that's a good scouting mission. That gives me an idea of what is there. I do want to completely, like, explore it out, though. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Having to go back for the lantern definitely dampened my time a little bit, so, But hey, that was, like, 7 red chompers I killed, and I died once. That's pretty good. I'd say that's pretty alright. I don't think so. I want to make sure that there isn't an ending there, because, I don't know, something about it, like, really speaks to me that there's an ending there, and I want to make sure I don't miss it if there is. I will say this, don't spoil what it is, but, no, I want to make sure. Fuck it. You don't gotta tell me. Like I said, it's... That was weird. Like, there's a lot of stuff there, but I'm not so much concerned about the stuff as if there's an ending, and I don't know if there's an ending there. What? Those? What about it? I mean, if there's a clue in here, I don't know. First off. Too late. Fine. Get my gas. God, I'm so used to doing that other way. Great. I hear a dog. I need to switch you out for that. That. Where's my shotgun? Hi, dog. Damn it. Bad dog. Great. That away for now. That away for now. But yeah, 5. A lot of dead. A lot of dead. Ugh. Piece of shit. Glad I got faster at that. I used to be really bad at doing that. Ah, no, a rotten mushroom. Guess I gotta make a fart bottle. Guess I gotta make a fart jar. There we go. I really want to interact with whatever that trachea is. Very odd. I want to make sure I got everything down there. I might actually do a quick wiki search. Right. Make sure there's nothing else in there. Ah. Well, there... Hey. Don't do that. Hey. Don't do that. Those stay closed. So there... I'm going to do one more thing at the lake, and then we will decide... We'll decide which way we go. I might actually end up going to the radio tower then, because I didn't do the radio tower myself, my friend did, so... And I would like to try out the radio tower, and it's a cool ending. I also didn't find the wheels, so I don't really want to go back to the wheelchair man, because I couldn't find his wheels, and I can't remember where they are. Oh, dog. Dog. Chameleon. Dog, chameleon. What's funny is I'm pretty sure I found them on my first playthrough. And I don't remember where I found them. That happened years ago. I don't play this game. I play this game periodically. I'm not like... I am a big fan of it. I haven't played it... This is like the most I've played it recently, though. Has been my most recent playthrough. But I still like it. It's one of my faves. Oops. Oops! Wait, no, we're fine. Time stops. It's good to know that it doesn't do anything if time is stopped. Well, I used a lot of ammo. What's funny is I used a lot of ammo, but I don't need... Oh, I did that. Give me those back. I don't even care. Give me those back. Need to give those to you. Impossible. You don't believe they exist? I swear I found them. I swear I have. Maybe not. I don't remember. He really adamantly wants you to find his wheels. They must be out there somewhere. They must be out there somewhere. So there is one secret. I guess there's one secret that I didn't try, but technically I did, and I guess it wasn't good enough. We're gonna go back to the lake. There's one more thing, and I guess that's it. I'm gonna be thorough, but I guess there really isn't that much at the lake. I thought there was more. I thought there was more. I was wrong. I was like, the lake feels like such a big thing that there must be a bunch there, right? And I guess not. I guess not. I do think because I have technically gotten, so I've gotten the ending with burning the tree. I've gotten that. And before you say anything, yes, I'm talking about the ending of the game, as in ending of chapter 2. I've gotten the ending of chapter 2 where you burn the tree, and I've seen the ending of chapter 2 where you go to the radio tower. But I haven't done it myself, so I'd be curious to see if there's anything else in there that we may have missed. Because again, I was streaming this with my friend, Sean, Talking Skull, a couple years ago for his first playthrough, and he went to the radio tower and got that ending, because I thought he was just, like, doing his own thing, and then he went to that and was like, oh, you can go in here? And I was like, you can go in there, I guess. And then he beat the game that way, and I was like, you can beat the game that way? Like, I just didn't know you could do that, and that's cool. I like that. I like it. Alright. And I might as well, like, come back with all the stuff, if I can. So, we're gonna go just what we need. They feel like I killed most of the red chompers. I feel like I killed most of the red chompers. Oh, well, it did eat the food. Sounds like I'm gonna have still one more day left. But what I need to do, regardless if they're red chompers or not, I need to go straight to the esophagus, is what I need to do. Go straight for the esophagus. Eat one of my heroin pills. Delicious. Oh, no, can't get enough of those heroin pills, you know? Heroin pills, I hear that heroin is made out of crushed up herons. That's why it works so good, and why herons are endangered. All those heroin addicts keep on crushing up those birds, man. Turn them into a white powder. Can't stop them. Okay. Now we go straight for the esophagus. What's good is, and this is good game design, is it is easy to determine where the esophagus is coming from, is because of the way that there it is. Alright, everybody. Wish me luck. I guess I gotta do this. Did it. Great. What the fuck? Why was my lag off? That's why. Come on. Come on. Fuck, I hate this mechanic so much. Wait, he didn't like that I did that. Eat it. There are still more of them. That leaves the house. This is just a backside. Oh, some mushrooms. Oops. Take it. At least there's a bunch of stuff. Like... boots? Can I put the boots on? Oh! Huh. Huh. Hey, I got them boots! didn't even know that was in this game. At least get one of these. Don't need the metal pipe, and I would just sell the fabric anyways. 1 health there. I don't really need bottles. Huh. Huh! Wow, that's actually really good. Didn't know that. Didn't know that was a thing in the game. Oh, there's one of them. Why are you giving me an X option? Of course I would search it. What? Why are you giving me an X option? This is a fucking weird game. Love this game. Fucking weird game. Got plenty of healing items, and you know what I do when I don't got space. I put it in my mouth. This is the Pika run. Actually, I'm not eating as much wood as I thought I would. I even got that skill, but I didn't need it. I eat everything. I can eat everything. Here we go. Victory. Another mushroom. Fast enough. Go. God, I hate the fucking light. Why? Good. Ow. Shit. Oh, fuck. There we go. Game, switch the weapon. Hey! Hey, kaya. Hey, chihuahua. Put it in my mouth. That everything? I think that's everything. I think that's everything. Interesting. What's funny is I did have the foresight to want to attack it, but not the certainty that attacking it was going to work. Appetite gamers are a meme. Sure. Really, the pro strat of this game is if you're not putting it in your mouth, you're not getting value out of it. If you can put it in your mouth, you should at some point put the food in your mouth. Okay, I went to the helicopter, I went to the crosses, I think that's pretty much everything. Let's put this pig to bed. Let's put this piggy to bed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go the radio tower, now that I know that the lake was not an ending. I wanted to make sure. I did not know if the lake was an ending, and I don't think I even explored the lake my first playthrough. So, and I need to test this, though. So is it just... Well, now it's not gonna work. I just walk over mushrooms? Any? Oh. Do it. Do it. That would be so nice if I could just walk over mushrooms. That'd be so nice if I could just walk over mushrooms. I don't know what made that noise. Have I explored the bonfire? Oh, wow, look at that! Ain't that neat. Ain't that just... I actually don't think I have. Interesting. Oh, that don't work no more. And a welder. Interesting. In case you didn't have one at that point. Yeah, it was a trap! On fire. Dipshit. They're not the brightest. That's cool. I didn't know that would happen. I've never done that either. Neat. Oh, it's so freeing! Step on all of the mushrooms. Step over all of the mushrooms. Running. Uh-oh, he didn't like that. I'm sorry! That was free! He didn't like me stepping on his children. Oh, hey. Wait, when did I take damage? Wait, when did I take that much damage? I swear if I'm being an idiot and I'm still taking damage when I step on the God! It just keeps poison from happening. It doesn't keep me from taking damage. I'm like, why the hell am I so hurt? Oh, that's why. Oopsie. Go more north. Now I know better. I didn't know that. I didn't know to expect that. See if I can make it there. Because if I can make it there, then I believe I just beat the game. This. You. Which I should be able to, honestly. I don't see any reason why I can't make it there. Take the axe just in case. The shotgun just in case. Alright, let's go beat the game. Let's do it! Do it! Hopefully he remembers the password. That'll be embarrassing if I go back and he's like, I've forgotten the numbers. And I'm like, you literally remembered it when I was there, you dickweed. Here we go. Hello, everybody. We're finally beating Darkwood again. Took me 2 months. Maybe next time it'll take me only 1 month. We'll see. I think I remember the code to this door. 8684. Oh God, bless me. Oops, I meant to look at it. In we go! To the end of the game, everybody! Here we go! Maybe a one-way road. Never read that. Only one shot. I found a floodgate in the tunnel. I'm afraid I will only have one shot of getting further down the passage. I feel it will lead me to the right place. Talking tree, the cripple. Holes! Go, everybody. Everybody ready? You know what? I never tried to attack one of these. What happens if I attack this? Nothing. Okay. Go. Have one chance. Okay. Find a way to get rid of the parasite first. The parasite? Make sure. I doubt this will work, but safe than sorry. I had 3. Now, I wasn't expecting it to make me pass out. Door seems to be blocked from the other side. Locked! That was an exclamation point, so you know he was really surprised. Get good if I remember this part right. If I remember correctly. I guess I should have tried the door first, but I'm pretty sure it would have just... I'm pretty sure the door was locked, if I remember correctly. I can hear someone calling incomprehensibly from the depths of the corridor. Come. Worms come to me have been scratched under the ground. Ooh, I don't like that. Shiny stone. Shiny stone. Oof. Dead? Lost. Pale, withered skin, hollow eyes. Pale, withered skin, hollow eyes, teeth black as night. He looks dead, alright. But he's still moving. the apartment. Okay. I think... Lost your way, buddy boy. Interesting. Hey, Stone. I'm gonna go the other way first. Hey, Stone. Oh wait, no, that is the right way. So I'm gonna go this way first. It's spooky dark. What do you think you're doing here? Got lost, poor fella. He's blocking the way. Fuck. This is bad. I don't have any way to fight him. Are you... Well, I'm dead. I literally don't have a weapon. I thought I was supposed to get a weapon in this, but, Come on, come on, come on. That was close. Too bad I can't eat the spider. Too bad I can't eat the shiny stones. Wow, I lost him. I didn't think I could, but I did. Okay. That was close. A little too close for comfort. Lockpick. Back in here. Rags. Use the rags immediately. Now I can get a weapon. Very weak shovel. Interesting. Locked. I need a key. Back in the house. This is new. I've never seen this before. I'm getting closer. Radio. Table. Metal table with leather strapped on it. At least a weapon. God, God, God. I don't know, he didn't hit me. made it! I almost made it! I was so close. Oh, what? God damn it. Oh, the floodgates are now open. God damn it. You know what? Sean is much better than me, I guess, because he made it through that. He actually did. I should have had a healing on my hotbar. Now I gotta go through the fucking... Ah, god damn it. I really wanted to get that ending. He was able to drain the... Wait, what? Maybe I was able to drain the swamp. Was I able to drain the swamp? Ah. I successfully... What? Am I crazy? Can't use it. Blocked from the other side. Oh, there. What the hell? Weird. That was weird. Well, that sucks. Man, that really sucks. I was so close. I mean, it's hard, but... oh well, now I'm gonna have to do it the other way. So much for beating the game that way. Wonder if I can even make it there in time before having to do one more night. God, I might just die in the night, because I just want to beat the game now. I was just in half of it, yeah. That part is really hard. Like, I'm not confident enough at fighting... Like, I'll give props to my friend. He figured out how to fight red chompers in melee, and I just am not good at fighting red chompers in melee. I'm just not. Well, that sucks. Cause yeah, he got it, and it was his first playthrough, and he got that ending on his first try. He did. We're way past adding more stuff. Oh, also welcome. Oh, hello. you know. Listen, you startled me. You startled me, sir. Hello. Hello. Hey, I have one request, cause I enjoy your game a lot. This is my third playthrough, and I enjoy your game a lot. I have feelings about the controller changes, but I just request, if you can, just put a classic mode. I miss the tilt controls. I genuinely do. But if not, I mean, your game is your game. That's just my criticism. I like it. I like Darkwood a lot. It's one of my favorites. Yes, I miss the the joystick tilt controls, where it was all the way to run and then partially to walk. I genuinely loved that. It was something I really enjoyed about the controls. So that's all. It is something I miss. It's an element of the game that I liked the feeling of a lot. I just didn't... This is not something I expect to ever happen, okay? I appreciate it. Welcome. I am old. I feel like I'm getting somewhere in my life, but it still is, like, always a little surprising when actual relevant people to the things that I'm doing actually appear. I just don't expect it. It's cool. It's cool. But that's all. I actually really like the UI changes, though. I do. I genuinely do. I think one of my, like I said, my friend has played through this on his first playthrough. I streamed this a long time ago, and then I had him play it on his first playthrough, and he got through that on his first try. Fucking props to him. Sean is he's apparently better than me. No, he is better than me. And I like this game a lot, but I just didn't I almost got through, but I didn't have the brain power to just push through. I'm pretty sure he pushed through it with like just one hit point left too, so. But it's a democracy over here. Gotcha. Well, my only, and again, like, it wasn't me saying, like, you shouldn't have, or the changes shouldn't have happened. My input is just, if you could, just make, like, a classic option. So there's both. If it's possible, that's all. Listen, I'm actually talking to my friends about finally, again, we've on and off tried some game development, and we're thinking about it again. Not gonna spoil anything else, but we're thinking about it again. And if there's any input that I would give the ability to either go classic or at least do something in between. Like, that's all. Like, I don't even hate I've gotten used to a lot of the, like, other changes, but I do miss the way that joysticks worked. Those were the two big things. I was like, no, they changed the camera and the movement. So, gotcha. But hey, I will still recommend that again. That's why his criticism is not a. I'm gonna not. I mean, I'm playing it. I'm still playing it. So still wanna. It is, guys. You guys have made one of my favorite survival games, genuinely. And if I ever do a survival game, there's definitely things in here. The thing that I've always told people that I'm surprised, like a lot of other survival games have never tried, is this holdout mechanic. Like, it's one of my favorite things. I used to play a lot of, boy, you got me tilted in a good way here. I am not prepared for the night at all, because I'm like, I've never had this experience before. I used to play a lot of games on Flash games that had, like, defense mechanics like this, like a lot of survival games with defense mechanics, and I like the application here. I genuinely do, and it's something I definitely would want to explore more if I was to get into any more game design, which I have aspirations to. I've designed video games. I consider, listen, if making Doom WADs is game design, because it is, making Halo 3 maps is game, making Halo 3 game maps and game modes is also game design, because it is. It is game design. And I've made video games just a long time ago. I haven't made one recently. For now. That's cool. That's really cool. It is one of my survival horror games. It is definitely in my top 10, and I love it. And if you want a plug for one of my very good friends, Sean, Talking Skull, he actually mentioned Darkwood in a survival horror video that he made, and I don't know how you guys would feel about it. He enjoys the game, but it's definitely not one of his favorites he's ever played. And he does bring up some stuff that I kind of agree with him. I still love this game a lot. I love the tone, I love the art style, and I do love the overall gameplay. But he does bring up one thing about the kind of, like, difficulty of the game that he just couldn't get into, which is totally fair, and I kind of see where he's getting from. Like, I don't know, if you guys want to check it out, it's a cool thing that he did, and it is a really good video. I highly recommend checking it out. Man. I also played My House a few weeks ago, and I'm planning on finishing it. I haven't finished My House yet, so it's very good. Also highly recommend checking out My House. Very good WOD. Once again, if modding it can be considered game design, and it is, then I definitely have made video games, and I should make more video games. I have made video games. I'm going to hide in the corner like a baby. Where am I? Where am I? You'll never find me before the day strikes. No, go away. You just know something's looking at you. You don't know what it is. You don't know what it is. There you go, buddy. So yeah. Damn it. I'm real bummed now. That was embarrassing. I played one through playthrough myself, and my friend played that playthrough. I did not remember that the draining the swamp was failable. I did not know you could fail draining the swamp, and now I feel super embarrassed. That's fine. It's hard. Draining the swamp is hard. The fact that he did it, you know what? I'm glad that he did, or else I would have never seen it. If he would have never done that, I don't think I would have ever seen that ending. I didn't even know you could beat the game that way. Oh, beat the game now. I'm gonna beat the game the only way I know how to, I guess. I'm a big baby. I am a big poopy baby. And I gotta go beat the game the dumb shit way. Cause I couldn't do it the cool, rad way. Cause I'm a big baby, I guess. And I didn't find his wheels. I swear you could find his wheels. I swear you could. They're up to another developer. I did not know that. I don't get this opportunity very often to ask like questions like this, but what was your guys' favorite part of designing the game? Like, that's something I genuinely am always interested in, as somebody who makes things that I drink the alcohol, drink it all. I ain't gonna need it. Let's get fucked up. What was your guys' favorite part of the game of designing Darkwood? Because the thing I've always enjoyed about Darkwood is how rich this game is. It's rich. It's really good. It's what I like about it. It's the kind of horror that I like a lot. It's super creative. It's the kind of horror I would aspire to if I was writing a horror piece. I genuinely mean that. And I've tried. Successfully? Technically. If successfully means I did write a horror piece once and showed it to nobody, but that's what it's like to make things sometimes. Got that. Give me my gun. I have another magazine. Where's my banana mag? There you are. Like, I don't think I need that much else. Like I said, I'm pretty much beating the game today. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Time to go burn the tree, because I'm bad at video games. I wanted to beat the game the cool way, but I couldn't. Too much pressure. That might have been the one case where I should have, again, every single time I get in one of those, if I ever, which I say this as if though if I wouldn't, I would. Next time I play this, if I want to go for that ending, which I might, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to ensure that I put a healing item on my hotbar. Because I like I've adopted the strategy of not using the hotbar to heal, and if I would have at least had the hotbar to heal there, maybe I would have had a chance. The ending and the beginning. That's fair. I mean, that's how that's actually that's some good insight. Like I said, the last project that me and my friends worked on was actually a music video, which I'm super happy with. I did the music for it, Talking Skull, video edited and worked with our friends Arthur and Lauren to do the video segments, and Jackson helped mix all the all of the music together to get it into one bit, and then also actually made one of the tracks in there using 2 of my track samples. So like I have a solid group of friends, as well as a couple other people who I stream with that we make things with, and it's good to know that because it makes sense. I guess it's like, I guess it makes sense to vote on the things that you do as a group. It just didn't occur to me that might be something that's valuable to like consider when you're making something, is working on them. Oh! New content. I don't think I did this last time. The cripple pulls the photo close to his face. Poor woman. He points to the old woman in the photograph. She was left alone when her daughter was lost it entirely, and ran off into the woods with her kids. The old lady was devastated. Don't know what became of her. Ads would say that even with her legs not working properly, she crawled into the woods looking for her daughter. That was about the time when our fields were getting flooded. Even a healthy, strong lad would have a hell of a task getting through all the water, not to mention an old woman who could barely move. Okay. Old woman. That's the mushroom lady. Okay, interesting. Or maybe, possibly, could be the mushroom lady. Don't give me answers. I know you're here. I like the for me, I like speculations. I don't want answers. I want my brain to turn the cog wheels one tooth at a time. No, I know. I like my... You know, I knew he was there. I knew he was there, too. Oh, don't spoil that. I don't want to know why. I didn't even know that could happen. Oh, is he still stuck? He got stuck last time. I think he's unstuck now. Where is he? Fucking die, you goddamn piece of shit. He fucked me up last time. He was giving me a hard time. And then he got stuck. Hey, there was a bit of a... He got, like, stuck, like, right here-ish. And I just was like, okay, just gonna ignore you. Bye! There's a hole somewhere around here. Looking for it. And I guess, if you are curious to know, in that video where I produced the music for the video, it's titled No Way Out, and it's on my channel, MCCanary videos, and the YouTube. I don't know how to plug myself, man. It's weird still. It's maybe why people don't know I exist, but I certainly am way less comfortable with it than I should be. I want people to see my stuff. I'm just scared. But no, one of the songs I did for it, I definitely was... I think I was most inspired by the intro menu music, is where I pulled, like, kind of... There's something about it, like, stuck in my head. It felt very similar to some of the music in this. I really like the music and the atmosphere in this game. You guys did a fantastic job with the music. It's really good. And I think there's one track in there that feels like something that I was like, I really liked Darkwood's music. I wasn't listening to your music when I made it. It just felt very similar. Like I was like, this kind of feels like it would have been in Darkwood. Shovel blade. Shovel blade. Well, I don't need that no more. Here we go, everybody. Oh wait, no, I gotta go to the other one. Eh. Is whatever. What's the other hole? Like it. There it is. Found the other hole, finally. Jesus. Okay, let's go beat the video game. Yeah, it is. Hole in the wall of the basement must have been made by the growing roots. Let's look at the red light. Oh, I can't. That's good. The red light, hey fellas, the red light is, for a long time, was... Oh. There's a gun. Oh. Ah, interesting. He's looking at the red light. Interesting. Yeah, you too, man. And thank you so much. I look forward to anything that you, and if you're working with your friends or you yourself are working on. You guys, I loved your game, and I genuinely mean this. Like every single time I played, if you do, if you don't, whatever. I would love to see what else you guys decide to work on next. It's still one of my favorite games, and I happily recommend it to everyone who whenever I play it. Darkwood is a fantastic game. I mean that. I'm not saying that because you're here. I say that every time I talk about Darkwood. So yeah, and have a good day, man. Take it easy. Yeah. That was cool. So nice. This is honestly, I would love to get to a point, and this is where we're kind of going. Like if I continue to grow, and I plan on it. I mean, I'm planning on it. We continue to grow. This is actually the second experience this has happened, and this is from the help of Jackson, of all people. Wow, that sounded really accusatory. No, thank you, Jackson. Jackson knows a lot of people, actually. I don't know why I said it that way. I feel like a total asshole now. Jackson is friends with another developer who, judging by the smell, contains a lot of good gasoline still inside. Jackson knows actually a lot of people, and he got in contact and became... Oh, how do we get out? Where's out? Not there. Open! Jackson is friends with lots of people, and he made friends with a developer who is doing a lot of localization for Falcom games. Her name is Sarah Lean, and she actually joined for a stream where we played East, which was a game that she worked on to localize. And she was super cool too. And I've been thinking about reaching out to her, see if we can do some stuff with her, because she's a super cool gal as well. Like, as somebody who is interested in video games, and the people who work on them, and maybe trying to be even one of the people who works on them. Good. Like, I would be down to, like, be able to, like, talk to actual developers and stuff, and, like, pick their brains on, like... Well, not pick their brains. I don't like that term, actually. I don't want to pick anyone's brain. No one should be fucking analyzed like they're a makeshift barricade blocking the entrance to the basement. Someone or something is trying to break through on the other side. Did I do my homework? I mean, I did if it's homework for Deus Ex, other than probably not. Also, hi Mira. Beating the game. We'll probably beat the game, and then I'm gonna go... Oh, okay, no, we're good. That scared me. I was like, oh no! I don't want to walk on these. And then I'm gonna go eat dinner, and then I'm gonna find out when I'm probably going to stream again later. It's going to be something. It's going to be someone. We just went a little bit later because I started a little bit later than I meant to. Again, I meant to start actually like even... I was like, I wanted to start earlier to make sure I gave myself enough time to beat the game tonight. And I know I still have at least 30 to 40 minutes left. I know I do. I have to get through the ending of Chapter 2, and then I have to get through the ending of the game, and then twice, essentially. Because technically speaking... Technically speaking, I have not... Not hurting me. I don't like that, though. Oh, I really don't like that. Fine. It's fine. I have no idea. I have no idea. That's so oddly specific, I don't think there's any way I would know. Pile of empty, rotten wooden crates overgrown with small roots. Torch. Chip shovel. It all looks different. It was carved out by people, softly and hastily. It's a miracle it still hasn't collapsed yet. Oh. Oh, I'm here. Okay. Still don't know what that red light is. Utex was the last person you expected? The barrel's valve is rusty, but it seems to be working. Judging by the smell, there's gasoline inside. I grabbed the valve and tried to turn it with all my strength. It suddenly breaks. Gasoline starts to leak out of the barrel. It slowly flows down the tunnel. The whole tunnel is flooded with gasoline. I must be careful. Looking through a crack, I see a gigantic pulsating root. Well, I got it. Where is it? Why not? I didn't bring any fire? They don't have any Molotovs? Oh, shit. Well, it's still early in the day and I'm close to it, so... Wait, can I seriously not leave, though? Did I fuck up? I usually keep Molotovs on me, too. I can't believe I forgot that. I almost never forget the Molotovs. Alright, time to go get a Molotov or a match or whatever. I'll go get a match. This is a cool boy way. I know I'm at the end of the game, so I might as well. God, I was so close. God, we'd be done by now if I would have not fucked that up. Come here. Now. The basement is flooded, eh? Am I right? Dog's bollocks, everything is fucking flooded. He turns around as if looking for something. Eh? What? Ah, yes, yes. Elephants fucking plonkers. Ever seen elephants, matey? Yeah, we have these elephants, you see. They live here in the western part of the swamp. Their hut is in the thicket in the flooded forest. Since the woods trapped us here, they keep to themselves. They don't fancy us, bloody elephants. They have these oxygen tanks. Lots of them oxygen tanks. If the basement is flooded, you could use an oxygen tank, eh? Thanks, game, I know. God, I literally have to find one match. I feel like a dimbo. I feel like a fool. Can't believe I didn't have what I needed. Oh, shiny stone. Yep. Now I just got to get it. Now I just got to get it. Now I just got to go back. This should work. I'm gonna be paranoid. Fuck it. I'm gonna grab a Molotov just in case one match isn't enough, but I'm sure one match is enough. Oh. A bunch. What the hell? Well, alright, let's get out of here. Let's go beat the game for real. Got to run all the way back, though. Here. Over here. Gonna go beat the game for real, I swear. Alright. Oh, it worked! Yeah, I think it worked. Wait, that sounds bad. Boy, that sounds bad. That was cool. Let's go beat the game. huge tree will not yield to the flames so easily and tries to smother the fire with its roots. Should be all over by tomorrow. Time for the last night of the game. The cripple's blind eyes stare hypnotized at the huge flame consuming the tree. It's as if the old man could see everything clearly now. The orange fire illuminates his pale, motionless face. Hey, thanks for following, Jane at Midnight. We're about to beat the video game. I'm gonna beat the video game, go take a break, eat lunch, dinner, and then I'm probably going to have something ready in about an hour. I need to contact a friend of mine. I need to go contact Sean, because we usually stream something. We have something planned later, so I should be finishing here in the next 30 minutes. I don't want to be too much of in a rush, but I also... Again, I was like, man, I wanted to start literally an hour sooner, and it took me an hour longer to do the thing that I wanted to do today, that I was like, god damn it. Would have been fine if I hadn't taken that hour. But thanks for following. I need to clear out my pants. They are filled with shit. Okay, I didn't survive this. I didn't survive this the first... Where do I keep getting these shovels? I have so many now. I didn't survive this the first time, so... Need a rifle. You good. I don't mind how... I actually am in the minority with that. I don't mind how tedious it is. I like it. It actually helps because you're under a time constraint. That keeps the tension up for me. So because I have to do this very quickly, because of time, sometimes, oh man, he's not here no more. I should have been like, also, look, I should have made my jokes. I was too busy fangirling out. I couldn't to make the joke about how this was my watchless grandma percent pike, or my watchless pica grandma percent run. That was the name of this run. I didn't use a watch. I used a watch once because I picked it up on accident and I sold it immediately. I didn't use a watch. I ate everything. I've eaten everything I could put into my mouth in this game. This was the run where I ate everything. And I ate Grandma. I didn't tell him I ate Grandma. Shit, I wanted to know what he was gonna say. Fuck. I forgot to tell him I ate Grandma. This is my one chance to let him know that I ate Grandma. I wasn't, this is not, I don't expect that kind of thing to happen, guys. It's not the thing that happens often in my life. So, I don't anticipate ever being in a place where I have to tell someone that I ate Grandma. I don't run into that very often, that I have to tell people that I ate Grandma. It's not a thing that happens to me very often, unfortunately. And I did eat Grandma. Do I regret it? Maybe. Was she delicious? Absolutely. Alright. Ah, bugs. Missed a bug. Ah. Poison on my toes. Oh. Guess I should, that actually work? Hold on. I got a thing. Will that work? I don't know if this will work. Well, hell. Oh, I just slow down. Well, that's cool. I mean, I'm still gonna get rid of it, because I don't want it in my house, and this is my house, but that's neat. I didn't know that worked that way. Nope. Oh, probably gonna destroy at least my wardrobe on accident, but I don't want bug shit in my house. Oh, nice. No idea. This is the last stream. Might as well. Guys, we're experimenting. It's the last stream, and I've wanted to get inside of here so badly. Try one. What? That orange. Apples? No. I don't know what that orange was. I'm gonna try this. This is blocked. I need to get into here. Wedge you. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I didn't know that's how that worked. Well, one thing left to do. Ow! Oh shit, everything's on fire too. Oh, I was looking at the generator, that's why. I've been trying to get into this door to see if I can. Oh, I destroyed the door! I successfully destroyed the door. I did it! Still can't get back there, but I did successfully destroy the door. What secrets lie beyond that veil? I need to get my... Oh god, it's going to rain. To go get my gasoline. Okay, I need to be ready. Where's my gas? Where's my farts? There are my farts. Farts are good for night. All the wood I need. That away. Got armor. Got knives. Alright. Alright, everybody. We get through this night. And then we beat the game. And then I do all that stuff. And then I gotta go get food. Because I don't have anything quickly that I can make for dinner. I haven't decided what I want for dinner yet. I think I'm probably going to make... Well, I'm not going to make anything. I'm gonna go get food, because I guess I'm a bastard boy. I should get Hawaiian Bros. I should go... There's actually... What happened to the light in here? There was... Oh. I must have panically turned it off on accident. Alright. Can I do it? Can I do it? I think I got it. I think I got this. Come at me, you sons of bitches. This is the last night. I know the last night. I don't think I survived the last night my first playthrough. I'm gonna actually stay near the radio, because I think something happens with the radio. Nothing to cook. I can still cook? Why can't I still cook? It's definitely nighttime. Okay, now it's too dark to cook. Salmon, look inside the weird pot, look inside the pot. I believe I get attacked by things that are on fire, is what happens, which is very stressful. Go. Vital. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The fire's just gonna stay over there, right? Now would be a good time to have my lamp. I got both. Yeah. That didn't hurt that bad. Fire's just gonna stay over there, right? Yeah, I didn't survive this the first time. I don't know what's gonna happen if I do. Yes, I've played this game, and Sean has also played through this game. And this is my technical, I'm gonna call this my technical third playthrough. Second. Bad. Oh, it's all bad. Oh, fuck. Fucked up. Door stuck. Door stuck. Ah! I made it. I lived. Survived. I survived last night. It really didn't hurt that bad. You're not here. You're not here at all? I just go north, right? Is the red light gone? No, the red light is not gone. I was like, is the red light gone? No, the red light is still there. Nope, the red light is still there. Of course the red light is there. Here we go. Yep, he's gone. Yeah, I definitely did not survive that the first time. Alright, everybody. And I promise I'll do both. I like to get both endings. It's like tradition at this point. My stupid... Leave. This way? Yes, because I can go... Why can't I enter? Did I fuck up again? How have I so... Like, I'm experienced with this game. How have I so thoroughly fucked it up? You had to go to the other one? That was weird. Why could I not interact with that? Block. The walls must have caused the fires must have caused the walls to collapse. Why could I not interact with the other one? I mean, yeah, World War II had a higher survival rate, but a lot more people technically died in World War II. Fuck, why is it? It just won't let me enter it. What the hell? Okay. I thought I was just supposed to go through the tree, but there it is. There's the path. Yeah. There we go. Jesus, looking like a dope. Technically, there was a higher death toll in World War II than in World War I, technically. But, I don't know, man. I don't think the answer is neither, because I would have died. Real answer. Yeah. You're more likely to survive, but a lot of people died in World War II still. Colorless goo sips from the cracks in the asphalt. Road home. Here we go. Crossed out sign reads Darkwood. There he is! It's the crippled man from the village. Road home. I'll leave him. I'll leave him. A part of me was like, do I kill him and see what's on his body? No. Leave him be. I'm ending the game. God, what sucks is I still got like 30 minutes left, technically. Whoa! Whoa! James? Krill me? Giving 3 gift subs? I wouldn't... James... I appreciate you. Mary, is this Christmas? Was this Christmas? Did you make this Christmas? I really do. Or did you have 3, well that's not, yeah, you only have one sub to gift for Amazon Prime, so thank you. Thank you, James, for the 3 gifted subs. Everybody who's, I don't think those people are here, but if you're here, thank James, goddammit. That was very kind. Haven't seen Reprieve. I don't know if Lauren is here. I don't think Athena is here. But thank you so much. Yeah. Is this a show of confidence? Are you showing confidence in our in the channel? I appreciate it. I'm gonna beat the video game now. I'm gonna end the video game now. God, if I was even laying in bed today, if I would have just gotten up when I did instead of lying in bed, I would be half an hour ahead of where I am right now. Fuck. And they're gone. Going to eat the bread now. Spin it. My first floor neighbor. Hello. Day to you too. I love that effect. The mailbox. Mine is located opposite the bottom stairs. This is my staircase. It's been here since I remember. Heard that no one ever tried to steal it. And thank you, James. Thank you. Pleased to see you, mister. Haven't seen you in a while. Probably the work of the kids from the neighboring apartment block. The door seems to be blocked from the other side. Thank you, Silos. We'll be back in a bit. Like I said, my plan is I'm going to finish this, then I'm going to go get dinner. I'm not going to waste my time. It's my wardrobe. Take off your coat. This should be... I'm going to try to do this in the next 20 minutes. I don't think it'll take that long. Some note is lying on the table. I made you some soup. Heat it up. The old trusty gas stove. There is still some soup in the pot. Smell fills the entire kitchen. Look at it. Some delicious noodle soup. I want to know what that is. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna eat that. Now, before anybody says, this is just tradition at this point. This is how I play. Shuzrek! Pet the dog. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, there's the key. Bedroom. Nah, it was just a bad dream. Just a bad dream. Look at it. Look at the bed. I feel my sore legs buckling underneath me, my body becoming heavy and overwhelmingly lethargic. It was a grueling journey, 39 days of human torment. Sedating warmth washes over me, a warmth of security and happiness. I can get you sushi. I can get you sushi sometime. Game. I'll buy him a sushi. I'll buy him a sushi. I'll buy him a poke bowl. I'll get you something. I'll get you something. So this is the reason why I do this, because I want to know what my I want to know what my results are before I do the thing. So, the rustle of the woods, stretching away to the horizon, kept the stranger awake for a long time. Eventually, fatigue washed over him, and the man fell into a deep, much-desired dream. Burning the tree opened the road home for many anguished inhabitants of the forest. Only 3 outcasts, dressed in old rags and scraps, lamented over its charred remains. The doctor, fearing the revenge of the man dressed in a scarecrow costume, disappeared deep into the wilderness. The unfathomable visions that haunted him eventually led the local physician to the edge of madness. In the end, however, they became obvious transmissions, and the forest became his new home. Huh? Hey, you have another account. He wouldn't appear now, would he? The wolf made a triumphant return to his hideout, his ego growing ever bigger as he basked in the glow of his loot. However, the sweetness of his victory was not able to satisfy his single, deepest desire. Interesting. So the wolf survived, and he got away with my shit. You little fuck. You little asshole. Hirotech rose above the treetops in his rocket and made out of scrap. He smiled as, peeking through the small plastic window of his spaceship, he saw the Milky Way stars moving away at huge speed. The barricaded cottage at the swamp became a prison for the 3 children. The oldest boy, kept locked in his room following his escape attempt, would long remember his only journey through the woods and the visit in the house overgrown with white mushrooms. He's the one. That's the one. The inhabitant of the hut at the junkyard went into the woods, following distant whispers. When he was close to his destination, he got stuck between giant tree roots. Soon, hungry birds started to gather over his enormous body. Feeling his impending death, he desperately started trying to free himself from the roots that clutched him. Weakened after a long trip, he failed to fight them off and fell face down in the mud. Moments before death, he saw his reflection in the pool, a huge snail head. He thought that he's never had such a strange dream, and he wished to wake up. Rest in peps, Mr. Snail Boy. You won't believe this, James! The developers of this game, one of the devs of this game stopped by and he said hi! It was really cool. It was really cool that he stopped by. That was a really cool thing. That was genuinely the coolest thing for playing this game that I had happen. It was a real thing that happened. I know you won't believe me, but it really happened. It really did. Go get this game. He's a really cool guy. Wizard, it's so silly. He literally was named Acid Wizard Studio, and I was like, that's a funny name. That's a funny guy. Oh, good. Play it. It's a good game. It's my favorite. Don't watch this next part. If that wasn't spoilers enough, this next part will definitely spoil, because we're not done yet. I ain't finished yet. I'll try to go quick, but there's one more thing. Everybody. Why so many people? I feel like everybody is able to clue in when I play this game when I'm right at the end, and I never know why. It's so weird. Oh, hey, there's fast. We're gonna sprint the credits. Chinese translation. Turkish, Hungarian, French. Ah, they added French. Good job, everybody. That's dope. Yeah, no, they stopped by and said hi, and they were the acid developers. I know their name. I didn't drink any of my coffee. Yeah, we tried it. I still think we should try. We should try to do some co-streams still, James, at some point where with the Virtual Boys. Go check out Virtual Boys. Go do it. He said, they even said they'd check out our video. They said they'd check out the video, James. Check out the music video I made with Arthur, Sean, and Jackson and Lauren. Damn. I hope he got spooked too. I hope he liked it. I told him there is one song that I kind of pulled a little bit of inspiration of the music from this game for. And that's why I told him that. I was like, one of the songs, your music definitely inspired me. So he seemed to think that was pretty cool. I swear it wasn't copying. It's how inspiration works. Now, if everybody's wondering, we're not done yet. What if I told you there's one more thing to do? What if I told you there's one more thing to do? Uh-huh. You are technically my man. You and Arthur are technically my managers. Alright, everybody. Everybody ready for the real ending of the video game? Here we go. I'm gonna pay attention this time. I'm just proud I survived the last night. I definitely did not survive the last night, my first playthrough. Oh, this is weird. Weird thing to be in an apartment. Jars. That's an interesting jar. Potato sacks. There's more down here. mushroom. Finally evicted them. Probably work with a little punk from the 3rd floor. Buzz. Spare change. That's the guy. Get the hell away. Postcard from my parents. I'll read it later. Oh, shit. Already went down here. I think I got everything in there. There's a door there. I don't think I've ever been in here. What that is. Elevator. Doesn't work, as always. I started the channel some time ago, and then just over time I've involved more of my friends with it. I guess technically... weird. Go in there. Way to open them the other direction. Technically speaking... The channel, like, I do own the channel, but, like, I work on it with my friends. Nothing there. Don't remember if I have to do something this way first. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. I think I'm still good. Home. Leave my apartment. Oh boy. Yeah, kinda. I didn't mess this up. Pretty sure I got everything. Gotta find... something for you, heat it up. Look, get me my soup. Thought there was... fabric, bedroom key. Regular. I fuck up. I better not have fucked this up. There's a way. How did I was so confident, and now I'm like, how do I... I thought I needed like a screwdriver or something. Did I fuck this up? I might have to reload this. Like the... I don't have the screwdriver and I don't know... Didn't mean to go in there. Shit. Main menu. God damn it. Had one job, I fucked it up. Had one job and I fucked it up. Sure I don't fuck this up. I know I could do it, I know I've done it before, I just don't remember how. Epilogue. Yeah. A commissar. You could be my commissar. One more time. This time with feeling. Right, take two. I was like, did I miss something? I thought I got everything. Again, I didn't expect to go inside when I did, so, so I have to find, like, a screwdriver, I think? That, just in case. Alright. To the basement. Okay, so you can still harvest the mushrooms. Can't check your inventory, though. Alright, in the basement. Yeah, I turned on the radio. I thought the radio is supposed to talk to you at some point, but... Maybe I have to wait. I don't want to wait, though. Okay. Making my kid hell away. Alright, that made sure that it locked. Stupid cow. Alright, that got that. Locked door. Punk. Face with that. To find the screwdriver, I think. Usually I don't have a hard time with this. I don't know why. Wardrobe. Nothing that way. Run past my door, and this time not going to the next one. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Keep going. The neighbor's bike. He could do something with it. It's been lying in the middle of the corridor since he broke the kickstand. Here we go. Here we go. Going. Here we go. Is this far enough? Is that far enough? Do I just have to keep going until the floor is like this? Is all fucked up? Right. It. That it. Just keep going. Now am I good? I think I'm good now. Is that the last tell? I can never remember. God. I swear if I fucked it up again, I think that's it. I think that was the last thing I needed to do. I'm gonna leave my apartment. Change first. Change first. Have to take off your coat. Okay. Okay, yeah. No, this is different now. I saw it this time. I see it this time. Yep. Okay, we're good. That's weird. That's weird. That wasn't there before. That's odd. What are those doing there? Those ain't supposed to be there. Thought there was... Here, search. There we go. That's what I was looking for. There we go. There we go. That seems fine. That seems fine. Probably tonight. Do it. Look closer. Fighting off sleepiness with difficulty, I lean over the bed. The springs creak noisily under the weight of my hand. As I cast my glance on the light brown construction from the plywood, I notice a familiar feature. They're elongated and arched. I still smell the fresh sheets and the pleasant warmth of the quilt. I feel a gentle draught coming from the dark gap between the bed and the floor. My fingertips brush a thin layer of dust, coldness, moisture, touching something rough, but my arm is too short to catch it. I think I need to move the bed. Uh, 6 o'clock. 6:05, in fact, so I'm short on time right now. It's fine. Like I said, I'm gonna go get food. I'm gonna go find food. Won't fit. Remove the whole flooring around the hole. Fuck. I fucked this up. It's also in here? Huh. 6 o'clock. There we go. Alright, everybody, welcome to the real ending of the video game. At the bottom of a huge valley, I feel dry, dusty earth pulsating under my feet. Stone. They're asleep. They seem happy even though they're emaciated and dirty. Some of them lie dead. God, I love this part. The earth is covered with thick bundles of dry roots that creak under my feet and old, broken trees. 1 second, I'm just gonna... Pleasant warmth washes over me. Now, fun fact, everybody, the first time I did this, my computer fucking shat itself so hard. I just couldn't fucking handle it. I don't understand why. I'm standing in front of an enormous being. I feel an overwhelming, soothing feeling of security and happiness. The vast valley at the bottom of which I stand curves upwards, closing over my head. The rust of distant trees turns into a single silent murmur. I feel I'm coming home to my flat, to my room with a window and a bed. Something like a sound, continuous and low, is coming my way. In the depth of the pulsating space surrounding me, I see a vague shape. Their outline blurs and fades away every time I try to focus on them. Suddenly, the sound envelops me, only to instantly disappear a moment later. I can feel someone's presence far above me. I'm drowning in an illuminating, pulsating whiteness. I I squeeze my eyes shut, but the bright vastness continues to blind me. The silent grunt grows stronger with every moment. It stratifies into an unlimited number of abstract, incomprehensible sounds, only to combine into a distant, wailing voice. My eyes fill with tears. My hands are trembling. The ever-present whiteness blinds me and explodes with brightness once more, and then starts vibrating. Suddenly I realize that the pleasant feeling of warmth has been replaced by coldness, the coldness of the void that surrounds me. Feel and return. Feel a heat emanating from the being. I sense my pulse slowing down in calmness. I want to rest, come back home to my bed. I want to lie down and fall asleep. I don't want to do it. Still, my hand pushes the being away. The warmth that was emanating from it disappears, replaced by piercing coldness. Masiak. Oh yeah! The man mumbles in his sleep. He is emaciated and dirty, but his face is radiant and calm. He clutches a rusty object covered with old beads. Some weapon? Yeah, 6 p.m., sorry. The man is talking in his sleep. These are the only snippets of sentences, single words spoken gently and slowly. It's hard to find any meaning in them. Without opening his eyes, the man clumsily waves his hand at me, then covers his head with it and freezes. Eve. The man waves his hand again. This time he grabs my arm. Without opening his eyes, he turns his head towards me. I recognize him. One of us. Eve, can you fucking hear me? I won't let you take her. The man clenches his teeth, the fury of a maniac, saliva flowing from his mouth. It's hurting her. You will tear her arms out. Don't leave her. No! I beg you. Give her to me. What are you doing, girl? Huge roots block the way. Even though I managed to climb them, everything is surrounded by steep slopes of the overgrowth. There's no way out. That way. Still wonder what the shiny stones are. They are something. Well, let's do it. Rest in peps, everybody. What are you doing? Leave us alone. No, please! You'll kill us all! No! Flamethrower again to burn this thing. Why? this way? Maybe not that way. Nightbot is spamming. No, he's not. Oh, I fucked up. I don't know if there's a way to survive this, actually. There probably is, but... If you do that... Wait, what? If I would do that, you would be angry at me. Well, this is the end. This is the end. This is about as far as I've made it. I wonder if you can make it farther. Did it! Did it for real this time! Man, I should have ended this like half an hour ago, but unfortunately I had to do the other ending even though I started the first one. I will. As soon as this is finished, a great fire consumed the woods for a couple days, gradually claiming many of its inhabitants. The fire consumed the last road leading to the heart of the woods. The doctor, who holed himself up in the deep woods, tormented by the unending whispers of his absent daughter, the three outcasts wearing old rags and scraps who, grief-stricken under the enormous, completely burned tree, didn't even attempt to run. The elephant family, who did not leave their house at the swamp, even as the flames started consuming it. And the last living inhabitant of the flooded village, consumed by the flames at the very end of the road leading home. But not everyone perished. Trek did not live to see the fire. Before the flames appeared, he rose above the treetops in his rocket made of scrap. As he looked through the small spaceship's windows, he smiled for the last time. The Milky Way stars looked so beautiful, even now, when moving away at a huge speed. We're finishing the game, Mura, don't worry. As soon as it's over, I'll finish. Fate of the man with the wolf snout remains unknown. Don't know what happened to the wolf. No idea. There we go. We did it. We did it, everybody. That's it. That's my third playthrough. Finished. Finally. Goddamn. Well, it's a good run. I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm excited for the new year. Glad we could beat it before the end of the year. So, thank you for joining, everybody. Hope you had a good time and enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, thank you for stopping by and watching and chatting. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to go back and watching the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this, and you want to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following, or clicking any of the links. There's a link to an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, and a Discord. We post when we go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to, and just generally, you can come hang out with the rest of the community there. It's a good time on the Discord. Speaking of which, shout out to our community there and everyone who follows. You guys are a wonderful audience and we appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Just make sure there's a hashtag with MCCanary or link it back to the stream so people can find more of the good stuff we do here. And stick around to the very end. We'll be raiding over to Funzian and then I'll be back here in about an hour. I'm gonna say an hour. I'm not gonna be ready by 7, that's for damn sure. So be probably starting closer to 7:30, maybe even 8. So stick around for the raid, and it's not late enough. The vampires aren't even awake. The vampires are just waking up. The vampires are waking up, so I'll be back in a bit. Also, as always, a huge thank you. Oh wait, and a shout out to our community on the Discord and everyone who follows. You guys are wonderful. Wait, no, I said that part. I did say that part. And a huge thank you to everyone who supports the stream and all of our subscribers. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream as well as take on more projects, and the stream would absolutely not be made possible without viewers like you, so we thank you. If you want to see your name added to this list, like the people who just got added tonight, which I will be adding tonight before the next stream, you could always subscribe directly on Twitch or check out the Patreon page. That'll show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. And thank you to Ramon to do a wonderful job holding back the robot army and turning to becoming famous. I'm gonna get through housekeeping real fast and then we'll raid. Don't worry, Mura, I'm going. Check out the rest of our friends on Goblin Entertainment, Virtual Boys, Corpus Scripted, Crowcast TV, Talking Soul, Downtown Voice Acting, and Boo XPs. Virtual Boys is James and Arthur. They were streaming on Tuesdays, usually playing co-op games or multiplayer games. Corpus Cryptid is Ren's Twitch channel. I haven't added it yet, Mura. I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna add it between streams. I promise. I usually don't. I have no way to really add it unless I like do it live at that point, and that would be a nightmare. So you will be on the next one. I promise. Also, Corpus Cryptid is Ren's Twitch channel. They've got a cute VTuber avatar and usually play cozy games or spooky games. Crowcast TV is Tara's channel. She's a fantastic artist who usually streams Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, doing fan art, sometimes with James. Talking Skull is Sean's YouTube channel. He did a video on survival horror where he mentions Darkwood, as well as a bunch of other great videos on his YouTube channel, so you should go check him out. Downtown Voice Acting is Jackson's voice acting channel, where he, Sean, and I got to start practicing voice acting and playing through the To the Moon series when he's available, usually on Sundays with Arthur, Lauren, and Savannah. And Boo XP's is Aqua's channel. She usually does horror games and multiplayer games. So go check everybody out. It's a good time. Goblin Entertainment. We'll be heading over to friend of the stream, Funzian. He's playing Mega Man 8, though I won't be able to stick around very long, so stick around for that. Otherwise, have a good evening, everybody. Take it easy. It took me 39 days to complete Watchless Pika Grandmother % run. Be back in a bit. I gotta go put on pants. I gotta go put on pants.